Would a time-traveling film featuring Steve Rogers meeting up with the likes of the Red Skull be something the fans want? Yes, it's actually something that the directors want as well. Unfortunately, they think there's no need for it. See, this is one of those videos where my fanboy side of obviously me being a giant Captain America fanboy is like, no, we need this, I want this, why can't we get this, and so forth and so forth. Then at the same time, I logistically just have to think about always moving forward with the MCU and not looking back as to what we had, right? New characters and new stories, fresh new takes on things. And as much as I would love to see like maybe a film or a TV series based on Captain America putting back the stones and meeting the Red Skull again, kind of reflecting on how far they've both come, I can honestly say I see why we don't need it at the same time and why it's probably a waste of time and money. And recently, the Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony Russo, were asked about that. If they could, if they were willing to, would they come back and do it? And they said yes, because it would be, and I quote, a great story to tell. No question about it. But they also add, and I quote, I don't know whether it's needed to be told, but it would be a great story to tell, and we'd love to tell it. But I think there are other stories to move on to now. And again, I just have to agree with them. Like, we gotta stop looking back at the MCU and just to look to the future. And the future looks great, in my opinion, when everything gets back on track. And as much as I would love to see the Red Skull back, you can still bring him back, not to face Steve Rogers or to have those moments, and maybe he'll talk about how it was when the two met each other, which would be rather interesting. And as they say, it's time to move on for now. Now is now, but 10 years from now, who knows how it's going to change. Hell, if DC can bring back actors that played Batman 30, 40 years after, Marvel Studios can do the same thing. So I don't think the story's over. I don't think they're saying, yeah, we're never going to touch back on that. I just think they're saying, look, we're doing different things. They're doing different things. There's new stories. There's new great stories to tell. And if the opportunity presents itself to somewhere touch upon it, we will. And realistically, I think that's kind of what to expect. I mean, how many times has Marvel Studios been like, man, remember that one little dangling thing we've never touched upon from like Iron Man 2 or whatever the hell? Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's explore that further and then, enrich the lore. I think this is sort of the same thing. Do we need to get all the details? No. But eventually, I think they'll sprinkle some of the details in there and we'll get a little bit of a fuller story, if you will.